Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all weekend going? Big. I'm trying to get this link to drop. Uh, y'all can come up once I get that out the way. Yeah. Hope y'all ready for the weekend. Uh, the Super Bowl weekend and everything, and it's kind of special. Got two black quarterbacks starting in the Super Bowl tomorrow. Uh, that's a part of history. They wouldn't let uh black dudes play quarterback. Uh, but today I'm gonna be touching more of what I want my content to be. Just talking about the HBCUs. I'll just give y'all a quick rundown of the history of Tennessee State, like when it opened up and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna be talking about a few sports figures. Uh, First, I want to tell you about when it was founded. It was founded in 1912, and it started off with 247 students. Now imagine that 247 students at a college. That's a trip. And then they got a they got one they got one hell of a slogan. It's think, work, and serve. And they don't be lying because there's a lot of prominent people that came from that school. A lot of HBCUs anyway. Uh, they started off as a agricultural and industrial institution. Uh, at first, t- uh, it was an agricultural and industrial normal school. Then they changed it to an agricultural and industrial state normal school, and that happened until 1968. But in 1927, that's when the first students started getting their degrees from there, getting their education. After all that stuff, 1927 was pretty early for black people. That was right before the Great Depression and all that stuff. 1927. But in 1968, when they changed it, they had their third president, and they changed it from, since it was an agricultural and industrial school, they called it Texas A&I, but they changed it to, I mean, Tennessee A&I, and they changed it to Tennessee State University in 1968. Uh, that's a little brief rundown of the history of the school that I was able to get, that I was able to find, and that I know about. Uh, it is located in Nashville, Tennessee, and like I mentioned at the beginning, I want to mention a few of their sports figures that they had, and it's like all of them have produced NFL Hall of Famers. But the first one I'm gonna talk about, he's not a Hall of Famer. Uh, his name is Eldridge Dickey from Houston, Texas, in the Greenspoint area. I believe that's on the north side of Houston. And he went to Booker T. Washington out there, and he played quarterback. And some say he was the best HBCU quarterback there ever was. And his nickname, he was so cold. His nickname was the Lord's Prayer. I mean, this dude was bad. He could throw 60 yards. You know anything about football? What's up, Petty Queen? You know anything about football? He could throw 60 yards. Hey, what's up, Lakers? Miss Lakers. You know anything about football? This man can throw 60 yards with both arms. That's how cold he was. And another interesting fact about him, he was, even though he didn't go to the Hall of Fame in the pros, he was the first quarterback selected by any professional football team. And but while at Tennessee State, he threw for over 6,600 yards and 74 touchdowns and had a win loss record of 34-5-1. Now Now that's amazing right there. Especially back in them days, throwing for that many yards, 6,600. They wasn't throwing the ball. This man played in the 60s. He played from 67 to 69, I believe. Let's see. Let me check my notes to get that right. No, I didn't get that in my notes. But people used to drive from all the way around to watch this brother play. You know what I mean? And it drew overflowing crowds at the stadium. And they had a they used to play in a bowl game. It was called the Great Land Rice Bowl, and it was played in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's where Middle Tennessee State is, and he won MVP in that game in 1966. Okay, yeah, he played in 1966. So he played from the early. He played in like through the mid 60s, from the early 60s to the mid 60s. And when I tell you this brother was bad, and y'all get this, he had an IQ. His IQ was in the high 130s. I don't know what his grade point average was. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. And he was drafted by the Oakland Raiders, but the Kansas City Chiefs wanted him, Hank Stram. I mean, he loved this dude, but Al Davis, the owner of the Raiders, was being petty. So just so Hank Stram and the Chiefs wouldn't get him, Al Davis drafted him. But when he got to the Raiders, instead of letting him play quarterback, because they had Ken Stabler too. If y'all know anything about old school football, he was bad. He was from Alabama. They gave it to they gave the starting job to him, but they drafted him at the same time. So they tried to move Eldridge Dickey to wide receiver, and he had a problem with it, but he went ahead and did it, thinking they would give him a chance at quarterback, but it never happened. And while he was playing receiver, his whole time in the NFL, he only caught two passes. Because that wasn't him. He wasn't a wide receiver, so he hardly played. And the Chiefs was trying to get him for years, get him for years, get him for years. And then when he finally retired, uh, Hank Stram said the sports world was robbed, because he said that's the best athlete he had ever seen. And I don't know what happened to him after that. I just know he passed away in 2000. He wasn't that old. He was about 60 years old or something like that, or 50 years old. But he's good for the HBCU. Like I said, besides Steve McNair, I never heard anybody talk about him like that. And that's what he sounded like. Sound like he was Steve McNair in his day, back in his day. And so after him, after he graduated, it was a guy named Joe Gilliam. They called him Jefferson Street Joe, because it's a street that run through Tennessee State called Jefferson Street, and they named it after him. And he grew up on that campus because I mean, he was born in West Virginia, but he grew up in Nashville on the Tennessee State campus, uh, because his daddy was the assistant coach. So they lived on campus. So it was just natural for him to go to Tennessee State anyway. And his brother was bad too. He went there from 1969 to 1972. And he was a 4-year starter and a 4-time All-American quarterback. And then he won 2 black college national championships in his last 2 seasons. And he finished his win-loss record 39-3. So within that stint from where Eldridge Dickey played and where he played, they was cold for a long time. And they was well coached, which I'm going to touch on him in a minute, a guy named John Merritt. But Jefferson Joe, he wound up being drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, like I said, you don't necessarily got to be a sports fan. Just know about the history or whatever. Just listen to the history because, like I said, uh, uh, uh you know, them leagues and stuff. If you wasn't at the HBCU, a black quarterback was forbidden. It was like they considered it like a sin. And so Jefferson Joe, he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1972. Now I know Miss Lakers know. I don't know about you, Petty Queen. I don't know your sports history, sports knowledge, or whatever. But them Steelers back in the '70s, they wasn't nothing to mess with. So, but check this out. He played on the same team as Terry Bradshaw. You know, this white quarterback. He a commentator now on TV on Fox Sunday. You can see him, and he started over Terry Bradshaw, but it was something had happened or whatever, and he was only able to start 6 games, but he won 4 out of those 6 games and lost one and tied one. So he was doing pretty good. Like I said, I don't know what happened. And well, I know what he still that season he still led the team in passing yards. And then that was in 1974 when he became the. Now this is the notes that I got, but I've forgotten other information too. But it's in 1974 he became the first black quarterback to start in an NFL game. And when it was all over, said and done with, before he left the Steelers, he had won them 2 Super Bowls. He got him 2 Super Bowl rings. So that's what everybody want when they go to the league. They don't care about stats. They want them rings. They want them championships. And then so that let me see. Yeah, that'll bring me to the coach, John Merritt. He started out at Jackson State, where he compiled a record of 172 wins, 33 losses, and 7 ties. And he coached them for a little bit, and then he went to Tennessee State. He the one that recruited Eldridge Dickey and Joe Gilliam, the guy Jefferson Joe, the guys I was just telling y'all about. Uh, he's a Kentucky State alumni. But anyway, he coached Tennessee State from 1963 to 1983, and he's considered one of the best coaches ever to coach. You know, not only in that little era or whatever, but not only in that of at that school, but in the era because the school name is after him. The name that the school is on is named after him. It's called John Merritt Boulevard. And while he was there, he had 4 undefeated seasons and 7 black college football national championships. But in all through his career, he had 8 black college national championships, and he won 2 SWAC championships also. Because SWAC didn't come on till later on, and then they honored this man so much they named their season opener after him. They named it the John Merritt Classic, and it brings me to this other guy. I don't know how many Cowboys fans is out there, but it brings me to this other guy named Ed Too Tall Jones. Now, Ed Too Tall Jones is a Hall of Famer, and he was the first overall draft pick. Now, I don't know if he was the first overall draft pick ever, besides Eldridge Dickey, but this guy played a defensive lineman. So that's pretty good for a defensive lineman to be picked first overall, especially by the Cowboys, because the Cowboys, they was called too in the 70s. But the interesting thing about him, he was 6'9" and played football. And he was also a boxer too. He fought in the Golden Gloves a couple times, a couple of Golden Gloves matches, and he won them. You know, he had no choice. He's 6'9", 270. He better win. And then but another interesting thing about him is he went to Tennessee State on a basketball scholarship because he only played 2 years of football at Tennessee State because he played basketball and then he quit to play football. I guess he saw a brighter future in football, which he did. I think he made some good bread too, and he won him a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. And then and there was a guy named Richard Dent. It's another something for football fans. I don't mean to leave you ladies out. I'll just say, just take it as a history class. You know, Richard Dent played for the Chicago Bears, and and he played under Coach John Merritt, and he played on the same team as I believe he played on the same team as Ed Too Tall Jones. But anyway, they all played under that same coach, and he's a Hall of Famer. So I can just name two Hall of Famers right there that coached them, the coach. You know what I'm saying? That came out to HBCUs. You know, and they was real prominent in the NFL when they made it to the pros. All these guys were. See, Eldridge Dickey just didn't get the fair chance. Uh, with Richard Dent, he's like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. He played from 1983 to 1997, and when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, it was 2011. I don't know why they waited that long to put him in there, but he's a two-time Super Bowl champ. He also won some Super Bowls, just as Ed Too Tall Jones did. And that comes to, I'm gonna talk about another coach. He's currently there, and you guys might know him. I know Miss Lakers know him, Eddie George, because he went to Ohio State, like they call it, the Ohio State. Dude was bad. He was bad in college, and then you know, what I'm saying, he won a Heisman Trophy in 1995, and he played running back in the. And I bet y'all like, what that got to do with HBCUs? He's currently the head coach at Tennessee State. He's been the coach since 2021. And just this past season, he's doing pretty good too. He did because this past season he won the Conference Coach of the Year, Ohio Valley Conference. Because I know Tennessee State, I think they used to be in the MEAC. I don't know that they must have changed it up, but yeah, he's doing pretty good. You know, Eddie George, he played for the uh, Tennessee Titans. He got drafted the year after Steve McNair was there. Him and Steve McNair was a good 1-2 punch. They were a half a yard short of winning the Super Bowl back in, it was the 1999 season, but it was the Super Bowl was in 2000, and it came down to the last drive, and it was a good game. But Eddie George, he never made it back to the Super Bowl. And later on in his career, he played for the Cowboys, but he's the coach at Tennessee State now, and he's doing very well. So with him being a coach of the good year next year, he should, he's improved since he's been there every year. And I never knew he had any coaching experience. But see, he decided to go to Tennessee State after he got turned down for the job at Ohio State, where he won them the Heisman Trophy at. So that concludes my little history. Let me see if I get this, my history for that or whatever. Uh, just let me know what y'all think. Y'all got some questions and we can, uh, you know what I'm saying, we all can chop it up if y'all want to, if y'all still up in here. Let me get this going. Let me see. I'm supposed to be drop that doggone link. I was trying to do it while that music was playing, but it didn't do it. Nah, it's not doing it. Hold on. Now, see, I had this thing before I started this live. I don't know what happened. This is, oh my God. Maybe I should just type that bug in. I don't know. Might what I'm finna be having to do. I might have to get ghetto on this thing, man. And write this thing down and let y'all come up here and talk to me. Ain't number two people up in here, but it's all good. That's cool right there. I hope if I type in, it'll be all right. We finna find out because I don't know what's going on because I'm pressing copy and I'm not seeing paste after I press copy. And I had it before I started the live. Hold on, maybe I need to go to this. Hold on, now I shouldn't have did that. Hold on. Hey, what's up, sweet babe? I hope you was here for the history lesson that I had gave. I'm saying, but that's all it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be T State University. Then we can it's whatever. We can cut up and just talk. I'm trying to drop that link for y'all. I'm trying to. Appreciate y'all coming by too. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm already in the studio. Well, I gotta do this to, you know. Yeah, I gotta do this the whole ghetto way. Let me see. What kind of food y'all gonna eat for the Super Bowl tomorrow? That's what everybody do. They eat and drink and watch the game and the commercials. They be tripping on the Super Bowl commercial. Hold on, let me see. Come on, I almost got it, y'all. See, I had this the other night. See, I took a night off and forgot everything. Ooh. Oh, I think that's it right there. I hope that's it. It says only one person up in here. That's cool. I might gonna shut it down in a minute anyway. I just had a little short history I wanted to share with y'all. Uh, I was getting my times wrong. Appreciate it, Petty Queen. Petty Queen, I'd have seen you somewhere before. Can't think of well. It's been a long time since I had seen you a whole. I used to see you a whole lot somewhere. I can't remember where it was. It's like that's my girl there. Sweet Bay. I've been on Sweet Bay for years now. Man, I think I've been on Sweet Bay since. Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, I need to stop by that show, man. But I be scared though. He be having that. He be staying there stuff. Oh, okay. B Way too. Okay, okay, okay. I might where you been came from, B Way. Cause I gotta go there and salute him. I gotta show him some love because he helped me get on by asking everybody to subscribe to me. So I thought he was on Pet Queen. You wasn't able to get that link. She might not feel like talking on it. Everybody don't like talking to her. Let me see. Not like me anyway. I already know. But I'm gonna have some more for y'all too. I'm gonna go live tomorrow and talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Uh, all the HBCU players they let play for them. But that was a long time ago. See the Kansas Chiefs. Well, I'll tell y'all tomorrow. I'm just give you a sneak peek. Kansas City Chiefs was one of the first ones to give the HBCU players a chance, a real chance in the pros. So I'm gonna be doing something short on that. Gonna be way before the Super Bowl because I know everybody gonna be cooking time to get out of church and because that game started at 5:30. It started early, 5:30 Central Time, and they said they had a they said the Gremlin band had played down there. It was something they had down there. I ain't find out about until today. I was like, I missed that. But anyway, it don't look like nobody else following up in here. And then I ain't got nobody. I ain't really got much else to say. But for y'all to enjoy y'all Saturday and y'all be careful tomorrow. Uh, don't be getting too drunk because they said people be getting drunk on Super Bowl Sunday and then don't be wanting to go to work on Monday. They call in on Monday. But y'all have fun tomorrow watching that game. I was trying to wait till some more people came up in here. But I ain't gonna hold y'all long though, because I'm just rambling. I ain't talking about nothing. But that's what it said in the title. We're supposed to Tennessee State University, and then a dose of history and open conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always free to come over here and talk and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna get up out here, let y'all go on about y'all business, and shoot. But just remember, Tyra love y'all, and y'all ain't never had a friend like me. I promise. I make promise on both of them. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all was I don't even know what an OTG device is, Petty Queen. But I was trying to shut her down anyway. Unless you just want to talk. What time? What? What time you talking about, Petty Queen? Plus, I know y'all tired of seeing that white circle right there. I'm gonna put something back there. But now I'm let y'all get out here. I'm like I said, I'm gonna go live. Oh, shoot, that's what you mean. I don't know yet. I'm gonna make a post. So, and I'm gonna try to have everything. Okay, now they want to come in when I'm trying to shut it down. Look how it does. He gonna come up here trolling. Okay, Miss Petty Queen, they making you work on Super Bowl Sunday. Well, I sure you have a good one, but keep your mind on the money though. Watching that Super Bowl ain't gonna make you no money. What's up, Al Dubs? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, y'all see, y'all want to come in here when a nigga ain't teaching. You want to come in here when I ain't lecturing. I had gave a history lesson up in here. Al Dubs, you late, tardy. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing all right, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute, boy. Boy, you used to troll me so bad back in the day, boy. You still don't, isn't it? This dude said Alaskan snow crab looking ML. God, dog. Boy, y'all something else, boy. Y'all something else. Y'all must just be cruising the YouTube street. Must be a lot of people live or something. A lot of the normal people y'all mess with. But I kept messing up my time though. I had to get this right though. I was having technical difficulties. But it ain't gonna be like that tomorrow. I'm gonna try to tomorrow. I'm gonna appreciate it all, dudes. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to go live somewhere around 2 when people get out church. Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow, Miss Petty Queen. Remember I just told you that? I said I'm gonna talk about the how the Kansas City Chiefs used to always that they the only ones that gave a chance to the HBCU black players and they was cold. It was like one of the best teams in the pros. Yeah, I sure appreciate all those. Hey, catch the replay all those so you can catch the beginning because I just gave a little history lesson, a little history facts. And that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I want my main content to be. But I'm gonna be up on here cutting up too with the story time and stuff, and then me and my brother Jamal, we're gonna have the Northside '80s babies where we're gonna be coming at y'all, and because we're a good 1-2 punch once we get to talking, because we both long-winded, boy. But I'm more long-winded than him. He just got a little bit more. He got a little bit more intellect than me. You know what I mean? Oh, Miss Lakers get out of service at 3. Ooh. Well, it's not gonna be that long. So I should push it back then. I just don't want y'all to miss none of them. I just don't want y'all to appreciate all those. I just don't want y'all to miss none of the the Super Bowl festivities, because you know that, oh, that game up there where you at, Miss Lakers come on at 6:30 then. So I could probably push it back to about 4. But I'm gonna post it though. I'm gonna post it later on tonight, and it'll probably be there tomorrow so y'all can see. And then I'm gonna still be posting. I hope y'all been seeing them Black History posts I've been putting up there. Well, they HBCUs, but I'll look for some more Black History because it's Black History, well, so-called Black History Month. Cause I got all football stuff on there now, except for Baz Reeves, and I'm pretty sure y'all know about Baz Reeves. Cause I had forgot they had just came out with a movie about him. But I'm gonna find some interesting stuff because you know everybody doing it, so you know you just gotta find something different. Sure, all right, man. I show. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, I guess I'll wait a minute, about 2 more minutes to see if. Let me see. I've been on here 38. Let me see. Let me hold it down to about 10:30. See if some other folks can follow up in here. See if somebody will hit that doggone link. Yeah, that ain't nobody hit the link yet. I know I did it right this time. Ain't nobody told me if they don't. Hold on. Let me see. I know all those ain't gonna come over here. I ain't never heard him hit nobody panel. All he do is just just get on niggas' ass in the chat. All those cool in the mug. Dang. See, that's more like technology. Gotta have patience. See, look at that. Look at that. I had dropped that link earlier. Let me see if I go find it again. Maybe y'all just don't want to talk. Maybe y'all just don't like me, love me like that, like I did. Do y'all? It's cool. I don't know what that is right there. Let me see. And I go link right there. It's up more. You can still go because ain't that many people in here. It ain't gone. You gotta scroll up if you want to hear it. Okay, Miss Petty Queen. I hope you sure have a good day. Get that money. That money. I'm gonna go on here about 4 more minutes. It's gonna put me at 45 minutes. Cause I ain't wanna be on here that long no way. Well, I wouldn't mind being on here that long anyway if we was gonna be up on here cutting up and talking and stuff. Like I said, that was just a brief history fact. I ain't want to bore y'all too much, but y'all can get something out of it though. I hope y'all got something out of it. I think I know what I gotta do next time for this link. Because I'm seeing it up on here, but it's bringing up. Hold on, let me try this since I'm finna shut it down. Because I doubt if it is. I bet that's what it is right there. I bet that's what it is. Watch. Oh, no, that ain't it. Let me get up out of there. I was wrong. Okay, y'all. That's about that time. Let's wind it down. I sure appreciate y'all coming to kick it with me. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make that post. I'll probably make that post within about the next 30 minutes. So be looking out for you about 15, 30 minutes. So be looking out for it and come by and mess with your boy tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Y'all ain't never had a friend like me. All right. Come on.